Hello and welcome to the Talking Wednesday podcast. I hope you're well. It's Jack and Jake this week, or Jake and Jack this week. Dex is away, and it'll be me and Jack next week as well. Dex is really busy at the minute, so it's me and Worko here, who is working on content, he assured me. But how are we all doing? I hope everyone's well. How's your week been, mate?
Tiring, I won't lie. Mentally taxing. Oh, I've realised that I'm looking more and more like Ben Affleck in that movie Argo about that. You know the whole embassy siege that the CIA got all those people out from.
I thought you looked
the movie about that. I look more and more like Ben Affleck in Argo.
I'll be honest with you, I thought you looked
passes.
more and more like Ben Affleck when he's having a cigarette, going, "Oh God."
No, that's how I feel. That's very much how I feel. That Ben Affleck meme. Oh boy. But I'm now the head writer on an audio drama series, if anybody out there is interested in those, so that's quite cool.
Ooh.
So that's a thing. And yeah, I can't talk about anything else because I signed a document saying I can't.
Oh, do you sign a strange thing called NDA, which we don't seem to like?
Which seem to which nobody seems to like and seem to get pushed on everybody that's at a certain function that's a fan engagement thing for
allegedly.
Something. Anyway, allegedly. Ha 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 ha. So how's your week been then, Jake?
It's been busy. It's been really busy. It's weird because everyone else's kids have gone back to either already gone back to school in Sheffield and areas, or other kids have been off the whole of last week for Easter, so it's been a bit odd. It's been busy. I've played way too much Call of Duty over this weekend, which isn't good. I've also had
I've had messages from you about, I hate this keyboard and mouse stuff, Jack. I can't do it. I can't hack it.
I need to learn how to use it, but I really do struggle. When you're going from controller to keyboard and mouse, it's really daunting. And you're having to learn all your keybind. You think you're a good player when you've got a controller, then you go to keyboard and mouse and you go, actually, I'm absolutely rubbish. I ain't great at all.
Oh, you would absolutely hate Counter-Strike.
Oh my god. Counter-Strike, I'm actually really good at. It's just certain games that I'm used to using a controller. If it's a game that I've used the controller before with, going to something new, it hurts my brain. But if I already have to play with keyboard and mouse to start off with, I'm fine.
Oh, then you're fine.
It's having to learn a new skill even. I had it that also Saturday I had zero sleep at all because I had a night full of seizures, which wasn't fun. And this morning I hit my Xbox controller with a hammer at 2 in the morning because it had thick drift. I bought a new one going, oh, well, this is broken. So, and anyway, I'll use this one. And I thought, I wonder, what if, you had that intrusive thought go, I wonder, what if I just go down?
What if, yeah.
Yeah, it worked. It knocked something.
And it actually worked. Move over, Bob the Builder. Jake's coming for your title now.
Yeah, so it worked. I was really happy to get that sorted. But it's been a weird one because the whole Wednesday thing's not been fun. But I've been just trying to look at other things and trying to figure out how to go into the summer because I'm not looking forward to the summer.
Oh, good luck for this summer, Jake.
I'm not looking forward to the summer. This summer is gonna suck. I mean,
it's gonna suck to what you make, but honestly, think of the growth of your channel. If it's absolute chaos incarnate,
yeah.
Think of the growth.
It really could be a bit of a. I don't want to say it. It's going to be a bit mental. It's one of those things where I'm glad I've got a mobile set up for down in the house and stuff because this probably won't get utilised as much as I want. The only other good thing is that my little boy should be in nursery on a Monday and a Friday, which means I'll get 2 days off. So I have to do what I'm told and not do anything and rest or pick the days that I want to make content on, i.e. member content or my F&D podcast. Because I keep forgetting about them because I'm that busy covering this so-called football club we love. But we have to get.
I need to mention, by the way, you always, the Matrix 4.
Yes.
The sort of when they left it for years and then suddenly did the fourth Matrix movie. Those glasses remind me so much of Neil Patrick Harris's character in that movie.
Yeah.
The like psychiatrist that keeps talking. Anyway, sorry. Yes, I've just interjected there.
Fine, mate.
But anyway,
shall we talk about Wednesday? Because it's been a weird one.
Oh, for God's sake, do we have to, mate? It's just
we kind of do it in the title, and we've done 200.
Yeah, and people moan when we don't talk about it quickly.
We've done 214 episodes already talking about said club.
We have.
And everything that's been going on. So I kind of think we have to have a conversation about the so-called club and how everything's going. But before we do that, let's talk about Friday. How do you see the game on Friday, Jack?
What I tell you, I was effing and blinding and just I cannot repeat anything I said to myself when watching that because I would be cancelled. I would be getting this video demonetized. It was horrific. Like what a bunch of mercenaries. Like I was the PG version that I can say is I was saying various things to the effect of what a bunch of mercenaries with absolutely no passion whatsoever. That's the sort of effect of what I was kind of saying. And it was horrific. It was embarrassing. Like there was no impetus in anything. There was no pressing, no anything. It was
you look at
awful.
That
it was like Cisco
goal.
all over again.
You look at that first goal and it's just poor defending. It just really poor defending. It's not, but we'd also come to see that defending. And again, it was another game where we started okay for a little bit, tried to get into it, but then just couldn't get anything back. It's like it knocked all the stuffing out of us. And you're looking at that game and you're thinking, no Barry Bannon. You're thinking, how can we change it up a little bit? You have Patterson leading the line, which I don't think works. You had a Whitway go injured in the warm-up. Then you had Dominic Iorfa come on, and then Iorfa had to come off because he got injured, and Otabio had to play.
Shock horror. Water is wet.
Yeah, I know he's on your list of players to go in the summer.
He's just like, are his legs made of tissue paper? I swear. Like, there's always something wrong with them all the time. I don't know what it is since.
And then that second half, we were really trying to get back into it. And I just got so annoyed how many people on social media piled on Charles. He's done some really good saves of late. He's going to be a good talent. He's a young lad. He's going to make mistakes in the goalkeeping department. It's what happens. And it's like, it's a kick. Yeah, it was the thing. You're trying to get the game going. But a bit more experienced pro probably thinks about it, sees that before he even kicks it, and then gets it going or changes a different direction. But comes off the lad backside to make it 2-0. And all you're thinking is going, oh, that's very Wednesday, that's very Wednesday for that to happen. And you look at it, that is what? They had 10 shots, 3 on target, to our 9 and 1. It was really poor in that sense. We had to bring Barry Bannon off the bench to come and try and help out. Possession-wise, we have a lot of the ball, but don't do much with it. And 3 points there pretty much guarantees their safety for next season. And we should have been going into that game going, right, they need to come at us. But I think you are looking at a team that's so not used to playing for nothing. We're so used to having something on the line. And it's getting more and more to that point of they need to learn how to play like this. But I thought the big thing for me was after the game with Danny Will comment basically saying next season's a relegation scrap. And kind of going in on some of the players. What do you think about
that? You know what? I'm in agreement with him. In the respect of skill level, whatever, it's the mentality aspect. Again, we've got a load of players who I don't understand why they couldn't just keep playing, like, stop thinking about this, oh, we're safe, it doesn't matter. Like, why rest into that? Who's going to want, even if you are, for example, moving on at the end of your contract and you've already been told that, who's going to want to sign somebody that just gives up? that's just like, oh yeah, whatever, I'm just going to look after myself. And it's what the entire squad did in that relegation season, isn't it? They all just
did have
sort of when I'm looking after myself, I'm not going to get injured, I'm not going to try too hard, we don't have anything to... Like, no, you keep playing, you keep attacking, you keep pressing, you keep going, no matter what stage of the season you're in. It doesn't, like, do you not want to finish as high as possible? Because then that adds caliber to you as a player and your own value as well, if that's what you're thinking about. Or also, it adds caliber to the team, so you can actually attract potentially better players or whatever else. If you want to, if you as the player want to then have better players alongside you and all that stuff.
I saw some people turn around and say, Danny's doing it on purpose, but then that doesn't make sense because it makes Danny look bad if he's going into his next job.
Exactly.
Like, the thing is, the rumour, speculation is that he's already going to Southampton, whatever. But again, he can't go yet until the season's done anyway. And if they have done a deal, they can't agree to it. They would have had to do the deal back in December or January if he had gone, because if it's not, I'm sure it's some sort of legal thing like tapping up or breach of contract. But you got to remember, when they got Russell Martin in from Swansea, they kind of did similar with him and then had to go to court and pay compensation anyway. So whoever comes in for Danny is going to have to pay that compo. And I saw people going at Danny and having a go, and it's just like, and having a go at Charles. It's like, I get it. I understand it. Everything at the minute with the club is not great behind the scenes. Everything seems really scary about what direction the club going. It feels very rudderless.
Yeah.
We have conversations. Everyone wants to know what was happening in this engagement panel. Again, people with the engagement panel, no, the minutes might have come out by the time this podcast is out. But the engagement panel is very much the same. No one's given a monkeys about the engagement panel over the last couple of months. Now they call emergency. They want everything out of it. Like, don't have it that you want to know something because this one's important when you haven't given too much about the other ones. But I think the thing is, I get it, I understand it, and the thing is, what you've got to remember is that was a 6-hour engagement panel.
Yeah.
Some poor sod at the club have got to put 6 hours down into probably like 1 to maybe 3 pages. Our lass does minutes in her job. And a 1 hour to maybe 2 hour meeting can take her like 2 days to get down and done. And before it got signed off on and be able to go through, it got to get signed off by Wednesday and all the other 14 groups. So don't, but I'm not expecting it to, I'll be honest with you, I'm not expecting it out this week coming. I think you may get it Friday, maybe Saturday morning net before the game, if anything, minimum.
And knowing who it is that we're dealing with in this scenario from the club side, it'll take a very long time. They're very stubborn. It'll take a very long time for them to actually potentially agree on certain things, because maybe there'll be a lot of stuff that all of the fan groups are absolutely hardlining, we want this in, and then the club might be saying the opposite or vice versa.
And I think the thing is, we should go wait and see. But before we go on to today's game, I just want to read the results from that game. It was Derby County 0, Luton 1. Really big game. Blackburn Rovers 4, Millwall 1. Funny how teams, when they eventually play us, who have not been winning, start going on runs.
Yep.
Stoke City.
It's like 2014 all over again. Oh, my God.
Stoke City 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Portsmouth 5, Norwich City 3. Swansea 1, Hull City 0. Red card in that one. Bristol City 2, Sunderland 1. Red card in that one. Watford 1, Burnley 2. Red card in that one.
There's a few of these, isn't there?
Bloody hell. Plymouth 1. Red card in that one.
Red card in that one.
And apparently Conway in that one was a bit of a diver. And also Plymouth coach broke down at Middlesbrough, which isn't great. Coventry, I've just done Coventry 2, West Brom 0, red card in that one. Preston 1, QPR 2. Sheffield United 2, Cardiff City 0, which got their gaffer the sack. Ramsey now in charge of them. And it was Leeds United 1, Oxford 0, which came a bit step closer for Leeds getting promoted pretty much today. Results go their way.
Yeah.
But you go on today's game, different team. Really different team. They pressed.
It was a very attacking team, wasn't it?
They pressed a lot more. They were in the faces. But again, early doors, we go down 1-0 again. And it is one of those things where it's a bad goal. It's bad defending by Marvin Johnson.
Yeah.
Johnson just doesn't do well.
No offense, but how many times have we actually been saying that this season? That's been a bit of a repeated...
It's been an ongoing topic, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But...
switching off, not paying attention. Oh no, they've countered. Oh no, they've scored.
Yeah. That's how it was. It was a counter. We went up. We were going up the other end, and we were really knocking on their door. They weren't at it. So it goes 1-0. Bobby Madley in this, the referee, was atrocious. Some of the calls in that game.
And again, that's a repeated topic, isn't it?
Yeah, some of the calls in that game were just bad. And like the penalty that he gave Middlesbrough, he literally got Ingleson in a headlock and pulls him down and goes, penalty. I'm like, I don't see how that's a penalty if he got him in a headlock. But come at the hour, come at the man. Pearchard, double save, probably triple save as well from it. Excellent penalty. And the thing I save, by the way, the thing I like about Charles, if you notice, when he plays, he pushes the ball out of danger or he pushes it into a defender path. Where when Beadle does it, he'll put it into a place where there's a player.
He just parries it anywhere. Yeah.
And I think Charles has done well the last couple of weeks. Apart from the odd like bits and pieces, but he's a young keeper. He's going to be learning. Some people said, why are we playing him? It's the right time. It's the right time to play him. There's nothing to play for. Get him ready and knowing what that first team thing is going to be like, because I'm pretty sure he's number one next season.
I think so too.
But we kept on trying to go forward. Bannon scores an excellent goal, which he chalked off because the referee goes to the foul on the keeper a bit too late. And there was a lot of that, wasn't there?
Yeah. It was just a lot of little referee, I want it all to be about me. That's the energy I got quite a lot. Yeah, overcompensating for the hairline potentially, but who knows?
There was a lot of that today where you were just looking at it and going, what can we do really to try and, in theory, just make sure we get the right result? But I think you get that goal. Maybe it changes it. We had a really good chance where we hit the crossbar again in the first half. And you go in at half time and you're actually going, you know what? We haven't played that badly. We've actually done okay.
Oh, no, we didn't at all. I thought we played quite well.
The best we've seen us play in a while. Come out of...
Honestly, I think the thing that let us down was physicality. We just got out, again, we got out-muscled.
See, second half,
every time that we lost the ball,
I thought we
kind of got barged off it a little bit. Yeah,
I thought.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it did improve in the second half. But I just thought that was the main.
Did really well. He was really chased. I didn't realize how fast that lad was until today. He got something. There was a really good chance by Windass that went agonizingly wide, and that would have made it 1-1 then. And you're just thinking, just little chances like that, not really having the look of the green in the first half. Second half, we had to make changes. Masaba comes on for Gassama. Gassama looked like he was struggling a little bit. I don't think he got into game.
Yeah.
But I think Masaba...
It looked like it was a cramp or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Masaba had an excellent game, though. He played well and he got into the right positions and ran at people. And it's a really good goal by Windass, just to put his foot on it. But before it goes in, it's an excellent crossing. Smith hits the post again. Like that 2 weekends in a trot back-to-back where he's hit the crossbar, hit a post. It goes in. It's a shot by Ingleson, and Windass just puts his foot out. Gets it. Celebration-wise...
it was an interesting one, wasn't it?
I think Paddy the Baddie in UFC's done it recently, and I think it was kind of that kind of thing. I don't think it was too much. I think it was a bit of that in it. But you know, the thing is, everyone's going to talk about that. And the thing is, he had some pelters off people recently online. And I think that's just something Windass does. If he gets the chance, he'll give it back. But I get why some of the fans at one time were like that, because it's been a while since he scored. He hasn't scored since that goal versus Derby. But you're thinking, hey, we got a goal here at home. We couldn't, could we? We're not going to do something stupid like win. We're not going to do break our duck. It's not something.
We're not going to get more than 1 point. We're not going to get plural points.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Way.
That's not something we do. That's not something we do at home.
No.
Update Masaba in such a Gramble goal. It was so bad. It was our level of defending.
It looks like it accidentally came. Yeah, it looks like it accidentally came off his heel or something, and then it
was just
went
our
in.
level of defending, of being in there at the right time and gets it, which I'm so happy we did on the 89th minute. Annoyingly though, Autobio had to go off injured, so Palmer had to come on. But right at the end, I don't know where he got 8 minutes of that time. Like. Generally, the only way
you know what was really frustrating? It looked like he was waiting as well. When it got to about 87, 88 minutes, it looked like he was waiting for Middlesbrough to equalise. And he was trying to give him the... like, this is Wednesday tinted glasses all over, but it just looked like he was hoping they'd equalise and then he could blow his whistle. And then he went, oh no.
I think the 8 minute came from that Conway incident where we're going on a break. It's not a head injury, by the way, either.
Not wrist.
He gets his wrist done on, but then he's like, oh, wait, as we're about to go, get on the break, and then blows. So it stops us. And I think that's where all that added time came from. But we're like, just hang on. And dear God, we nearly blew it.
Yeah.
Really good little save in the end when it bounced back, but it was like millimeters. If you listen in. They did the goal line technology, and it was literally just in front of the goal.
It was like, what, 1 centimetre, something like that? It was mental.
So close to them getting a draw.
Equaliser, yeah.
But we got our first win at home since New Year's Day.
Yeah.
3 months. 4 months even? 4 months.
Something like that, yeah.
4 months. After Josh Windass scored that screamer, we haven't been able to get a result really at home for ages. The stats in that, 25 shots and 11 on target. I don't think we've had that in a long time. So they're 17-6. They have more of the ball as well. We have 44% to their 55. But I think for me, the big thing in that was the amount of good saves Charles pulled off. He pulled off some really good saves to keep us in it. And the double penalty save was just fantastic. It really was.
It was like Kieran Westwood-esque, wasn't it? It properly reminded you of that.
And he didn't celebrate afterwards. He waited until it was in the right area, and then they all went up to him. I think it was just great to see him get that little bit of a acknowledgement, because he had a little bit of dick, and it's a little bit of redemption for what happened on Friday versus Stoke. But at the end of the day, the young keeper going to make mistakes. Again, I think there's a lot of players in that squad that you're just wondering about what's going to happen next with them. Who's going to be there, who's not. Tomorrow, if you watch it, if it goes up beforehand, tomorrow, the 22nd, is a very important day for Wednesday because HMRC payments are due then. So,
great. I can't wait for that little saga to happen again.
That can be paid on time, and we're not sat here next week going, there's been a statement from Chancery and we definitely got a free window embargo. Because the thing is, one missed payment from now and to now till... I think it's June 30th, we will be embargoed. Which makes me wonder if that's why we got told on Friday it was going to be a relegation kind of season.
Yeah.
Next season. He already knows that things may not get paid or other people might not. But you don't know. It's all speculation. But let's go with the games themselves. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Middlesbrough 1. Leeds 6, Stoke 0. Stoke just were like, we did our job. We got the 50-point mark. We're staying up. 6. I think it was a Peru hat trick, or however you say his name. Luton 3, Bristol City 1, Millwall 3, Norwich 1, Blackburn Rovers 1-0, Pompey 1-0 versus Watford, Swansea 2, QPR 1, Plymouth 3, Coventry 1. Derby 3, West Brom 1.
Oh my God.
Oxford, Cardiff 1-1. Hull City 2, Preston 1. And the game at the minute versus Burnley and Sheffield, I believe it 2-1 to Burnley at the moment. And if they win Burnley, it's guaranteed that Sheffield, Leeds United and Burnley will go up and Sheffield United will be in playoffs. I think.
Can it? Oh, it's going to be the greatest collapse of all time. I can't wait.
I think it means.
I can't wait.
It means they'll be up and then it'll be battling. Those two will be battling for the title.
To the who? Yeah.
Because Sheffield United won't be able to get there.
Oh, there's Chris Wilder. The slightest little bit of pressure and your backside falls out from under you, doesn't it? Oh dear. Oh no. That's exactly, funnily enough, what the data that you told them to shove somewhere has actually said exactly what it said would happen.
That was kind of funny where he's talking about the data and
he's literally proven the data right, hasn't he?
Only reason I know that is because all over Twitter, Sheffield Wednesday fans were talking about it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But you look at the table, Leeds United on 94 points, Burnley currently 94 points, Sheffield United 88, and it would be Sheffield United, Sunderland on 76, Bristol City on 67, Coventry on 66, Middlesbrough 63, Millwall 63, Coventry, it can be that interesting. I think they've done enough, Coventry, to get that spot now.
Yeah.
I think Middlesbrough needed to win today to keep up any pressure.
I think so.
If Millwall go on a run from now and the end of the season, maybe. But the last game of the season...
Michael Carrick, after the game today, looked absolutely deflated, didn't he? He looked so...
The last game of the season for Middlesbrough and Coventry against each other. So
that's going to be interesting, isn't it?
We're currently in 13th place on 56 points. We've finally got over that 53 that we've been on for so bloody long. With Watford on 56. Guess who we play last game of the season? Watford.
Oh.
Swansea, West Brom 60, Millwall 62. Not Millwall, Blackburn 62. And the bottom, I think bottom's going to go down to the wire.
My word. That's an insane relegation scrap. Oh my word!
We do the honors.
What? So, right. So, starting it where the relegation scrap kind of is a little bit in 18th, which is mad to say that 18th spot is still in a relegation scrap at this stage of the season. In 18th, we've got Preston on 49 points. In 19th, we've got Oxford on 49 points. In 20th, we've got Hull City on 48 points. In 21st, there's Derby County on 46 points. In 22nd, there's Luton Town on 46 points. In 23rd, there's Cardiff on 43 points. And rock bottom is Plymouth Argyle, also on 43 points.
It's a little bit insane.
Dear God. It's a little bit tight, isn't it? It's a little bit close. It's a little bit tight.
It could be very interesting. Just to let you know who people have got near that as well. So Preston, Plymouth, Luton, Coventry, Cardiff, West Brom, Derby versus Hull in next Saturday.
Oh my God!
So then
if Derby go down, there's so many people that I know that are Derby fans, and the crash out will be absolutely glorious.
The last games of the season are West Brom, Luton.
Oh my God!
Preston versus Plymouth versus Leeds United.
Oh my God! I guess it's saying goodbye to Plymouth then. Like
Cardiff versus Norwich
potentially.
City.
Oh no!
Derby versus Stoke. Oh, and Pompey versus Hull.
Oh,
it could. Yeah.
That's going to be quite the close to the season, actually, isn't it?
It's weird. After that Stoke game, it was mathematically guaranteed we weren't going up and we weren't going down. So everyone was like, right, great. We're not going up. We're not going down. I think that might have taken some of the pressure off some of the lads. Because at one point, there was a really point where it was like, there's a 0% chance you're getting relegated, but there's a 0% chance you're getting promoted as well. But it would have been a Wednesday way to just happen. But could you imagine if Plymouth get Leeds at home and Leeds just want to wrap it up and go, right, we're going for it?
Yeah. Right, let's go. I think, full strength side. We're absolutely going for it like it's Man United or somebody.
I would be really interested to see what happened to Cardiff if Cardiff went down.
They'd be in the turmoil because I don't think Vincent Tan would want to stick around for that. It could be
the Reading effect.
It really could.
Ironically, Wrexham fans will be bloody happy though because they'll be going up and they go down. For me, it's that 20th, 21st, 22nd place. I still think Plymouth may be able to get out of it, but it's a push. They got to win.
Yeah,
both.
they've got to really go for it.
They got to win their last two.
Yeah.
I think Cardiff are too far gone. Also, remember, Luton will have parachute money payments in League One.
That's a joke. That's an absolute joke. That's crazy. And the fact that they'll probably sell a lot of players when they go down as well, which then also means that they'll have that. It's like. Do you remember when Bournemouth came down from the Prem and they sold players for like 200 million and then stack on top of that the parachute payments? It's going to be the League One version of that.
We know next season in the Championship, it's all three teams that went up last season as well. So Southampton, Leicester, and Ipswich are down.
That's boring, isn't it?
But the big thing is we're safe, but do we have a clue what's going on for our season next season? Do we, El? We don't know if our manager's still going to be here. We don't know if we might be
somehow, right? It's just ended up being the most Wednesday thing ever. Again, like we've not great on field. There's no tension. Off the field, that's where all the tension's gone. So now it's rather than being squeaky bum time, let's stop up by the skin of our teeth, or in the reverse before that, let's get promoted by the skin of our teeth. No, let's survive as a football club by the skin of our teeth. That's what it is now. It's like you wanted the drama, Wednesday fans. Well, here it is. The drama stays. It's just not on that football pitch, which looks immaculate, by the way. The new head groundsman is just it's chef's kiss.
It looks very
sublime,
good.
Absolutely sublime.
I think there was only one little bit of it that I looked at that had a slight little like brown mark on it where it's
all right, perfectionist. Bloody hell, God, blimey.
But the ground staff want a lot of credit for what they've done to turn that around. I'll be interested to see how he sorts out the situation with the south stand and how you fix that, because that's the issue of why grass doesn't grow well on that side.
Yeah, because of the angle of the
But one of the things we've been talking about all over social media is potential takeovers and whatever. And there's so many things going on, and anything talked about is all speculation. Just remember that. It's all speculation.
Certain demographics, of course, love that, while another demographic absolutely hates it with a passion. They seek Stan. Seek the example of Stan. You remember Stan?
I do remember Stan.
One of Jake's video. It had a funny little intro that I made for him about a guy called Stan and his wife.
I'll see if I can find it and I'll play it on my debrief tomorrow.
It was
but
it's. Yeah, anyway.
Take this with a pinch of salt. It is Nico out of the...
A mountain of salt, yes.
It is Nico out of the sun. We all know what Alan Nixon can sometimes be like. Sometimes great, sometimes not. But the story is Al's Eye, billionaire of one Africa's richest man, set a sight on buying an English club, and he's already decided on top. Right? Moroccan billionaire and Anas... Oh, God. Sefroui? I don't know where I got the R from.
I'd say Sefroui.
Sefroui is looking to buy a club in England with Sheffield Wednesday in his sights. So Sefroui is one of the richest men in Africa, made a fortune through massive property development deals, and now has hired top legal firm to look at a potential football outfits up for grabs, and he's closely checking on the Owls. Owner Dave on Chancellor says willing to sell when to the right individual or group to take our club forward. The 67-year-old may be interested if the price is right and he has control. Other buyers in Europe and the US have been keen, but the mega-rich Moroccan may pip them all. Started a career in developing affordable housing in his homeland. Reports have claimed he's the 14th richest man in all of Africa. Chairman headed up a Thai country with bought Wednesday from Chairman Milan Mandrik in January 2015. His tenure began with back-to-back championship playoffs that appeared but has since been dogged by financial issues off the field. The Owl currently, as writing this article, sat in 15th place, second tier in the foot, close to the bottom three. Manager Danny Rule has been one shining light of the club, but the German have been tipped for an exit for Hillsborough. Southampton are apparently set to swoop for the in-demand coach. And when they are 4 league champions and 3-time FA Cup winners and haven't been in the top flight for 25 years. So, a lot to unpack there. First one, and it's not to do with the Moroccan billionaire. Thai consortium. People forget that.
Yeah, he was the Dafon Chancellor. He was the head of a consortium.
Yeah,
that bought us in 2015. What happened to them? It's all theories at this point. Honestly, we won't even.
Not even
we'll either find out well after Chancery's hopefully, dear God, sold the club, or we'll just never find out ever about what happened.
I think for me, the timing of this is interesting. The letter of saying, I don't want to sell, or the saying, I want you to come and get it. It felt like a come and get me, but it was also, I also don't want to sell it, but if there's someone who wants it, come and get it. A little bit in that letter he did.
It's like such high school.
It's such a tease, isn't it?
Stupid drama. It's like teenage drama. It's like, I'm going to put an indirect on my story about this person and they'll know who they are. No one else will know who it is, but they'll know who they are. That's what bull poop this is. Yeah. Just be direct, negotiate, and stop doing this weird little tango.
The thing,
just be professional about it. Just the
thing is,
do you know what I mean though? It's like such teenage high school drama.
I think what annoys me is it's like we're having to wait and see what happens now with everything because we haven't got a clue.
Yeah,
the rumors are that apparently Henrik gonna get the job in the summer, which I don't mind that. It's a bit of continuity.
It's continuation.
Continue it. Some people might say, but why wouldn't he go with Danny if he does stay? He was a manager before. He gave up a manager's job to become the assistant. But we don't know. It's all speculation. This is highly, highly speculation. There is nothing official that come out. There's nothing thing. And we probably won't hear anything official because it'll go. The time we will hear about it will be DC's accepted or the EFL are ratifying a deal for Sheffield Wednesday to be bought and checking what funds they got and are they able to fund us. That's the only time we'll find out, and then it's been sold. Done. We're going to have a lot of this in the summer. So get prepared to get fed up with it and annoyed that it might be speculation city. Especially with some of the players or players we're linked with. They're not probably... If Danny's already saying that he thinks we're going to be in a relegation battle, don't expect the players to be really high quality. They're probably going to be young players or journeymen.
Yeah, young, inexperienced players or journeymen. Yeah, exactly.
So it won't be a fun time by the sounds of it, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. It could be the thing that galvanized the players or whoever comes in. But the thing is, we're on track. If we get another win, maybe 2, we could get that mid-table finish. We're on 56 points. Another win will get us on 58? 59.
56 plus 3.
Yeah, 59. And last game of the season, first of Watford, who are already not... They look at their form recently. It's 1 win, rest have been losses, where we are 1 draw, 1 win, 3 losses. It makes you think like Watford are at that point. And also, if Watford, do they sack Tom Calabria at the end of the season? They do like a sacking. And look at where Norwich are. Norwich are 14th. That's not where you expect Norwich to be. Or Preston, to be fair, in 18th. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a very interesting next 2 games because we haven't got anything to play for. Last game of the season at home is next week. It's already quite toxic. I was surprised there were 27,000 at Hillsborough today. It was very empty, but there was 27,000 there, which was interesting. But we've got Pompey next week. Pompey have got 40... That is really small. Jesus Christ. 49 points, 18th in the championship. Their record.
That's what she said, joking there. But anyway,
their record is 36 points at home, only 13 away. So hopefully we can do something. 55 goals, 69 goals against, and I believe this was who did they play today? Because that I don't think that's right. Yeah, they beat Watford 1-0 today. Because that was saying Norwich, so they haven't updated. So, what are you thinking going into the last home game of the season?
I'm just not thinking anything. I'm just sort of like I was going into this one, really. Just kind of...
Get it over with.
I just hope they turn up. Like, just get it... I'm ready for, like... I'm kind of a bit like you, because you've said to me privately you're ready for the season to be over.
Yeah, I'm tired.
I'm
very tired.
Yeah. I just feel so mentally drained because I'd rather... It's like one of them things. I'd rather not think about what's going on with Wednesday because every time I do, it just gets me very, very angry. Very angry. Like, ranting at my screen when I read an article about the owner.
Doesn't mean I don't love you anymore. Kind of thing.
Yes.
It's that meme with the...
yes, exactly that.
meme.
Exactly that.
It's literally that, and
it's just the
problem is, as much as people won't like that, there isn't a lot we can do. In theory, we just have to keep
what's been organised so far with like the standing up and the turning round and all that sort of stuff. That public sort of statement. That just keep doing that.
I will say, just keep trying. If there's something that can be done or try and do, then great, go for it. But it's very weird getting to the point of the season where we know we're safe. Yeah, it doesn't. We could have been so much better position. We could have been looking at a playoff push if things hadn't have happened. Or look at the defensive issue we've had. Look at the striking issue we've had. If there was a bit more backing in January, no, it's no surprise that January window we don't get back much, and it's normally when we need it the most. Like, I think another defender, another striker, maybe we could have been there or thereabouts. But we just didn't get it. It's really weird at the minute because right now, I think anytime anyone sees something with Wednesday, they panic. Especially when the notification comes. It's like, what now?
Yeah. Club statement.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. And it's just that like absolute fear, that cold stabbing fear that just hits you in the spine. Like, oh no.
Yeah. It's
oh, what now? What's going on now?
The summer,
and it's the fact that it's such a simple little phrase, isn't it? It's such a simple little two word phrase as a title, and it's that goddamn corner flag picture. Just
the problem is we're probably gonna have one at the end of the season. Like when it comes to like players being released, and I don't. I'll be honest with you. I am dreading a little bit when we get that whole thing of right, Danny gone, what next? But at the same time, I get it. I do feel like he probably better than where we are all at least deserve to have someone not having to do the way we're doing stuff.
Oh God, yeah. He deserves to, yeah.
So it's that kind of situation I'm in my own head. But that's it for today. You got anything else, Jack?
No, just keep smiling. Keep doing things that bring you joy, even when Wednesday isn't. Try and find something else to bring you joy.
It'll be me and Jack again next week, but it will be late. Yes, it won't be Saturday. record session because you've got cricket.
Yes, I've started. Oh, that's what I forgot to say about how my week's been. It's not taken me 2/3. It's yeah. That's what I forgot to say at the start about how my week's been. It's not taken me 2/3 of the season to get my first wickets as a bowler.
What are you telling me? You're doing the first game?
Yes. In both batting and bowling, I'm 22 runs off the mark at batting, and I'm 2 wickets off the mark at bowling.
You're not a batter
so I'm very happy. No, I'm a bowler that can do a job at like number 7, number 8 at batting. If any of you are cricket fans and sort of know what I'm on about.
Number 11.
I'm not that. I'm not tail end Charlie. I'm not that bad. Jesus Christ! But the problem is, I'm too impatient to open. I can do it. I can do all the blocks and the seeing it out, but I can't do it when it get. I need to hit it. I need to hit. I get like that thing of like, no, you've not smashed the ball for a while. Have a drive. Oh no, it's edge to the wicketkeeper. Oh no. Yeah. Oh great. Oh, I've played around it. Oh great.
So when they turn around to you, go right, Jack. We just need you to block it.
When it's one of those,
just block it.
I can't do it. I lose concentration. I can't do it.
You're like, oh, you could have bowled a right little bouncer here.
You know what? It's one of the
Yorkshire.
Yeah. But when it's one of those midweek 2020 over games, they stick me in at 3. It's great.
Yeah, I get that. So we've had the last little bit with cricket talk, but thank you for watching.
Sorry to bore any of you non-cricket fans. But anyway,
thank you for watching this week. It'll be me and Jack again next week. I don't know what's going on the last game of the season yet. We need to sit down and find out off deck what's going on, because there might be like a group watch along or something or other like that. It being last game of the season and stuff. But thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next episode of the Talking Wednesday. See ya.
See ya.